Hey, good morning, class, and welcome back. Hope you're having a great weekend. Welcome to week 6 of introductory psychology. Hopefully, again, you're enjoying this weekend. You got good weather, a little gloomy this morning, but overall the weather is good. The weather is nice. No Thunder game this weekend, so I guess that's good news and that we didn't lose one. But we got the All-Star game tonight, if you care. Russ and Paul George are in the All-Star game tonight, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, let's see. So this week, I'm gonna keep it short, but this week we are moving on to chapter 6. We're going to be reading about memory this week, one of my favorite chapters that we cover in the whole course. And just before we even begin looking at that chapter, I want you to think about memory. When you hear that word, think about it in terms of being a verb and not being a noun. I know we have memories, of course, those are nouns, but I want you to think about memory in terms of being a verb, in terms of being a construction process. We are always actively constructing and reconstructing memories, and they aren't always 100% accurate. Those reconstructions, sometimes they're altered and changed and distorted. They can be manipulated. So the idea is I want you to understand that human memory is very good, but it's infallible. So anyways, this week you'll be reading chapter 6. So you should be able to define and differentiate between the different types of memories. There's declarative versus non-declarative memories. Within declarative memories, there's episodic versus semantic. So it's a lot of breakdowns in this chapter and these different types of memories. So it's important that you're able to take good notes and make distinctions between the different types. You'll be able to explain the process of how memories are formed, especially looking at Atkinson and Shiffrin's information processing model. You'll be able to describe the functions of sensory memory, describe the functions of working memory, describe the functions of long-term memory. Also, you'll look at why we forget, because, memory is, we have a really powerful memory, but obviously we forget to do things sometimes, So you'll look at some theories and ideas about why we forget. Oftentimes it's because we didn't originally encode or store it correctly in the first place. So, and then finally you'll look at some of the biological aspects of memory, getting into what areas of the brain are responsible for producing and recalling memories. So getting back into the brain should be some review there. So read chapter 6. The good news about this week, there is no discussion. However, we have our first writing assignment. Our first writing assignment is called Response Paper 1. And you can find that under week 6 on D2L. It's under Response Paper 1. And there are some directions as well as a link to a TED Talk that I would like you to watch on false memories and this idea of implanting false memories by Dr. Elizabeth Loftus. Dr. Loftus is one of the biggest names in psychology in terms of memory research. So I want you to watch this TED Talk. And then after watching the TED Talk, I think it's about 17 to 20 minutes-ish, watch the TED Talk, and then I put some questions below the video that I would like for you to answer. So if you go to D2L, you can find the link, click on the link to the video, and then there are specific questions below that I would like for you to address. Your paper should be about 2 pages in length, double space. Please do it in Times New Roman font. I'm going to be pretty picky about that. If you send me a paper that's in like a 14-point Comic Sans font, I'm not going to accept it. I'll send it back. I'm really picky about specific directions, even the minute details like double space and Times New Roman and all that good stuff. So also be aware, this is due on the 27th. So you have a little more than a week to complete the assignment, but if it's late, it's automatically deducted 40%. So please get it in by the 27th or sooner, and I'll start grading them as soon as they come in. So, if you turn yours in, I'll probably start grading it pretty quickly. So, anyways, this week, read chapter 6, complete the response paper, our first response paper. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this topic. Some really interesting, controversial subjects in this TED Talk, eyewitness testimony and how reliable or unreliable it is. So take a look at that. Please let me know if you have any questions regarding the assignment or regarding your reading. If you read something you're confused about, or you watch something in the TED Talk you're confused about, or you're writing your assignment and hey, I don't understand this, shoot me an email and I'll be happy to respond as quickly as possible and hopefully clarify any confusion there is. So other than that, I hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of this weather. I know it's kind of gloomy today, but hey, I think it's not as cold, so maybe worth getting outside a little bit. Other than that, I hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you all next week. All right, take care. Bye.